getting up to the end of our playthrough, and to be very, very honest, I did some cutting on this one, just so that we didn't have to watch everything, because the game gets really, really hardcore from this point forward. So I did cut out some of the deaths that are popping up here. Notice the level number has changed to block A01. So the next part of this, that's a vertical scrolling stage that scrolls down pretty quickly as soon as you pop down past the stairs. I am recording from out in the porch tonight. We are just about a week away from closing. I wanted to get this in the can, on the internet, off my computer, and on the blog as quickly as I could. These last few have taken a long time to edit, and as we've gotten closer, we've gotten busier and busier, but I wanted to make time to get these recordings in and done. This video will take us right up to just before we fight Dracula in the game. The next video will have the Dracula fight and the end credits. We're scrolling down. This is a little bit like the first game. There's a clock tower that you have to descend a little bit before you get to the platform to go up to Dracula's actual room. And of course I died a lot of times before we see what we have here. I died several times on that wheel trying to jump onto that platform, but I made it here. So we're on A-01 right now. Still on A-01. All of those blocks there below the skull pillar, those are all breakaway blocks. So it's difficult to fight the skull pillars as Trevor. So I'm going to go to Alucard, fly over it, take a hit, and we sacrifice that for the good of just making it through the game. We're now on A02, level 10. That's A in this game somehow. I wonder, just wondering aloud, if that's because of the digit thing. If they didn't have enough spaces for the extra digits for level 10. Here we fall on some food. And we are rolling. And this level is just not quite as hardcore after this as it has been previous to this. So we're really tired getting the house ready to go, ready for the new owners. I decided, or I was hoping earlier this spring, that I wouldn't have to do any yard work to get the house ready, but it turns out I do. We had record rainfall, so I've been out in the yard the last couple days working really, really hard to get weeds pulled, crazy growing bushes pruned. This is the tricky part here with the spinning dials and the bats. So we see a death there. I didn't cut out every death or every save state, which I was using to make it through here. So we'll see me bumble around a little bit. This is just a fraction of the bumbling that took place getting through this the first few times. But being just a week away, our house is empty. We do still have our bed, so that's nice to sleep in, but we're on camp chairs inside, which are, as everyone knows, not as comfortable as a nice couch to come in from. So when you go out and work in the garden, slave away all afternoon in the garden. Do I make it on this one? Nope. Not that time. There's my save state again. I did that a lot during the Dracula fight. I'm doing this on my new computer that will hopefully let me publish directly to YouTube and hopefully in HD, which will be interesting. I've never used that before. I'm using Windows Media Player, Windows Live Movie Maker, 2011. And it's a little bit annoying that it doesn't have a timeline feature. You can't actually edit on a timeline. You edit on, I guess it's called a storyboard. Back to the save states. A little more progress this time. You edit on a storyboard, which means that it's not easy to narrate your timeline, which is not so fun. There we go. Here my game, the video actually lagged that time on the game. Here we are, music changed. We're on our way up to Dracula. This is just like the first game. If I had more time, I'd show you, especially this scene. Exactly like Dracula's steps in the first game. On we go, collecting our last few hearts before we take on the big man. The actual battle will be in the next video that you'll see on this same channel, same blog.